America, beautiful. Do you have your passport? Did you get your chance? Who wants to come back with us to America? To America.
River being the Atlantic Ocean. And they sent their daughters, our people over here, sent our daughters, our queen, descendants, sent them over there to re-establish the bloodline. So that way, the line between the empire was the place today we call Ethiopia. So everything up from this side of the world up to Ethiopia represented the land of the father. Everything from Ethiopia back to the Far East and all that represented the land of the son. That's why they call it.
I took no great joy in misery when I pulled out a small green book and pointed to the single ancient description of one of the great pyramids. This pyramid was made like a stairway with tiers or steps. Ain't none of that in Africa. Right here in America.
Now, North Sumerian and South Sumerian, we simply moved the ta to the end of the word and called it America. South America, North America, you're living.
Providing these mythos of the lunar and solar, moving along this alignment, showing the covenant between heaven and earth, displaying these mythos of the clouds. When you see the Anunnaki, Anan, the cloud, and the rain cloud, the thunder, the water deities, the fertility deities of the Pacific. When you look at Cain, Kona, and this ancient fertility of Kona. Look at the Pacific Ocean and Salome, the dwelling place, the resting place, the oath, the swearing that the Most High. So the Pacific time zone, the 120 degrees, 60 degrees from there brings you to the middle of the Ring of Fire. So the Pacific Ocean, right, the borders of that make the Pacific Rim are 120 degrees east with Yam, the Canaanite deities, the waters, Baal, in this worship. You understand where it comes from. Look at the Canaanite deity, Yam, Yami, right? And you understand the South Seas, Hebrew number H3220, the South Seas, the Great South Sea, and that region of the Pacific Rim, the Ring of Fire. Understand Yam, you understand what being a Hebrew is, meaning to go across. And you understand Abar, to cross over. What did they cross over? The Hebrews. Before the Israelites crossed over, the Hebrews were here, right? It says, the detail from an Aztec codex at right shows the patron god of merchants, right? So you understand the seven, the Maors, and the measure, right, of the dividing of the heavens, the foundation, the pattern shown to Moses in Numbers to align the Israelites. So when you see here a cross in the crossroads, where he will offer protection. The footprints, of course, symbolize travel. The four directions, the four cardinal points, the path. So understand Ra'ah, the good shepherd, and the guidance of the divine spirits. Yalamu. When you look at the term Asian, soothing of the sound. The ancient people of this region here of California, you'll understand why when these crossings took place and they entered into these regions, right, the sun, the dawning, a dawn, and the crossing of what place where the day ends, Muth, right, and the celebrations of blackness that you find worldwide, you got to understand that the new year, the springing, the Asiatic black man. West coast of California down to Peru, you have the Ring of Fire. So this is the important on why we need research, why we do discovery, and why we seek to review information, and why we need to establish our own institutions to do our own research and have the ability to look at our own monuments. Look at the Canaanite deity, Yam, Yami, right? And you understand the South Seas, Hebrew number H3220. The South Seas, the Great South Sea, and that region. It's direct.